Hey, everybody. Welcome back to, what is this? This is like grocery store management simulator. Today, we're going to be doing all this stuff, or at least a third of it. So I think we're going to do the hardest part first, and that's going to be Vrauk Food. Vrauk Food's hardest because of, involves agar and cellulose, both of which spoil, neither of which is going to work out very well. What am I doing? There's only one chore I want to get to before we begin the formal festivities today. We're going to feed the world today. We are going to look deep inside our generous souls, make sure that every one of our beloved animals is fed to their own contentment. But first, we're going to help out ambassador production. I could just wait for the sushi belt to do its thing. It's clear that it's just slowly... It can't meet complete needs based on... Oh, what's going on with this? This has to have been repurposed at some point. Oh, it's 1K? All right, there you go. There you go, my friend. That's a supply of concrete that will last a long time. Okay, so this will kick it loose, hopefully. Or maybe just move the bottleneck right to red circuit boards, which will be funny in its own respect. But we'll be fine. We can let that go for a while. There's a lot of stuff we can do if it comes down to not having the space to expand yet. Don't do that. Like, if I need to expand the animal husbandry area and I don't have the wall to push out and get the space I need, I can always just stop and do like electronics. Electronics are waiting for me right now, or mechanical parts and all of the mechanical wing. That can all be done. So there's plenty of opportunity if we're willing to do things out of order. All right, so first off, Vrauk food and quality Vrauk food. Let's take a look at you. Food. Vrauk food. You are right here. Cellulose, what rots. Agar, what rots. And then a bunch of stuff that doesn't rot. This makes 4 Vrauk food. Then we also have to make the good stuff. That's casein, which we had to make. And that's just it for Vrauk food. There's no higher level. There's no deluxe Vrauk food. So this needs agar too. So we kind of want to run both. No cellulose though. Interesting. 6 agar is a lot of agar. And the only way to get that, well, aside from this, which isn't real, is to make... I suppose the Arthurians can make it when they're being raised. But this is, again, real tough. I'm not sure this is useful with spoilage on. Just sorry, guys. We need a ton of seaweed. How are we doing on seaweed? I seem to remember seaweed pressure being a thing. I told one of the whales to just go get it from the source, which is fine. You can do that. It's all right. And apparently that solved that problem. And we're probably going to get it from the source again for this. So let's see again. Well, actually, let's not see. Let's just go start building. That's how we learn, right? And it's going to be making bio crud, and it's going to be making... Oh, cellulose goes into crud, right? Yeah, it goes into crud, and agar, you also go into crud. Okay, so we're going to have to get some Lovecraft furnaces in order to make the agar. And cellulose is pulp mill, right? I think. It kills me that I'm still using basic Lovecraft furnaces. Just... why at this point do I not at least have Mark II? Cellulose. We have some choices. And I think we're using the best recipe, right? 5 cellulose in 5 seconds. Yeah, that sounds good to me. For raw fiber and sodium hydroxide, both of which I have in abundance, and all we need is a pulp mill. Not a wet scrubber. Don't be silly. We have to find the pulp mill, which is right there. All right. So that's probably going to be enough, right? We're going to try to... So it goes into bio-crud. Which means we have to... Like, right here is honestly a pretty good place for it. Fortunately, the bio-crud disposal is... way up here, right? Yeah, way right here. So that was a bit of... Well, honestly, the best thing to do would be retake this block. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to pave these blocks right here. Okay, a little prep work in order to get the area that we really, really need. Need/want, it's all the same. Right there. Is there anything else I typically need? Grenades. No, I lost my grenades at some point. I think I traded them for more cliff explosives. We should probably get another one of these. So there's probably more. Don't think about it. Just go grab the usual stuff. We're not going to be paving that much, but we're going to need more landfill, and we're going to need more refined concrete. One of which I can get here. Sure. And then the other of which, isn't that supposed to be right here? No, this is neuroprocessor. That's something different. Where do we put landfill? I thought it was somewhere right around. It's very close and very obvious. Ah, right here. And we're going to need a lot of you. Okay, let's go do this. Bots off. Actually, it's going to be pretty easy, right? I mean, easy-ish. Give me landfill. And we just do this, right? Until we reach the appropriate point of north. After we have punished Poseidon to our satisfaction. Okay. Now it's going to get a little dangerous, right? Okay, and straight up. And actually not sure where the edge is here. It looks like we do 3 out instead of just 2 out. That's a little bit of a shame. Easily fixed, though. 1, 2, 3. So that's 3 out. Okay, right there. Then we just have to fill in. We probably need a better tool to do this. You know, the mass paving of large bodies of... Oh, that's unfortunate. The bots will get it eventually, though. There's no need for that right now. Eventually, sure, but not right now. Hey, it's better than clearing trees. I'll take this over clearing trees any day. C-block probably decays into something that's a whole lot more tolerable than clearing land, making land, and then have it be flat and perfect with water available at all points. That has some advantages. So what to talk about? Usually I talk about my outdoor exploits while doing this. I've been kind of leaving the backwoods alone. I've planted some nice flower bushes over there, azaleas and hydrangeas, which were immediately, and I mean immediately, nibbled down to nubs repeatedly by little baby deer. Not even joking. Like, I just stand in my front yard and then little baby deer just run by in absolute panic, going from my yard to somewhere else. And it's like, I know what I have to do. So went out to the hardware store, bought, oh, that's big sad right there. Bought a whole lot of fencing, not like, not really chicken wire, but kind of chicken wire-esque fencing, which I then bent into kind of igloo shapes. And the igloo shapes are keeping the little baby deer off my little baby plants. And that is a curse of living in the area where I do. But it's been overcome. And I think the only other thing I've been up to out there is the area where my house sits has had pretty substantial problems with localized flooding. Not really flooding, but puddling. Like when it rained, it wouldn't drain. It would just make big puddles, which would make big mud pits, and all the grass would die, and it would just be bad. It's because the lot had been fundamentally neglected over the many decades this house has been here. So I have been, ever since I've been living in this place, I've been waging a low-key war against rain and drainage. Put in a French drain in one place, completely rehabilitated and upgraded a drainage ditch in another place, and so on and so forth. You know, basic Dutch tactics. Now things are really good. It rains real hard, and the yard doesn't really show any ill effects. I kill myself faster now, I have to remember that. All right, so we have paved the sea. Great, fantastic. Give me this. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Anyway, to try to sharpen a point onto my rambling, I've taken care of the big drainage problems. And now I'm on the little drainage problems. I'm putting in one more underground drainage line in order to try to make the grass not really puddle in one part, but be a whole lot less squishy. You know, just squishy grass is... It's not good for the grass. It's not good for anybody. That water needs to get out of here. And so I think that it's probably the last hydro management project for the front yard. And then after that, there's one in the backyard I have to deal with. It's really funny. Like half the backyard is really squishy after the rain, like just long time after the rain. No puddling. Just squishy, which, you know, makes it a problem, but a second grade kind of problem. But the other part of the lot is just absolutely bone dry, just completely almost desertification. So there's something going on there. Really weird geology in this area. Not like Lovecraft weird, just like I don't understand how this came to be. And I don't really understand why this was a wise place to build a house. Please and thank you, what's going on? There's nothing that a determined monkey can't improve / make worse. Which has been my goal for years now, and will continue to be my goal. You must improve the land around you. It is your charge as a human being. You must make it available and useful. Yes, wilds have their place. Yes, nature can have its little preserve. But by and large, the world is here to be recruited in the service of mankind. Is this a thought that is wise or in sync with modern times? No, friends. It is a thought of a man who builds a factory all day. And that is what is determining all of this. Maybe someone else would just rewild the yard and just let, like, the swamp take over. Let it get boggy. Let all those reeds and weeds grow back. But not me. The factory must grow, and the yard will be nice, thank you. All right, so we're going to go right here. This is why we did all this. Let's go change clothes. Good job. Don't know what I'm going to do after I finish the last yard project. I mean, the truth of it is there's probably not going to be a last yard project. There's always going to be something to do. Maybe just retire and be happy, but that seems so weak. Probably don't need any more windmills. Let's go. Start building this. We're gonna claim the square, and then we're going to. I don't have a. Oh, right there. I always forget this exists. There we go. That's correct. Another reason I don't do it is because it's so much easier to do it from the satellite screen. All right, so this is just going to be Vrauk food. That's all we're doing right here. Vrauk food in various types. And you're making Vrauk food, and you're making Vrauk food. So let's see. That's bug food right there. And more bug food. All right, so. Wow, this needs a lot of stuff. Oh, gut spoils into jerky too. So we're going to have a jerky line and a biocrud line. Don't we have a mixed garbage line real close to here? I believe we do, right? What is this line? No, that's seeds. Oh, that probably is good, right? Isn't this the mixed garbage line? Yeah. So really, I guess we don't need this area. We really want this area. Oh. Okay, so it would be better if we made right here then. Okay. Well, let's face facts. We were always going to pave these lines anyway. Let's just move on. Let's pretend this didn't happen. Let's just go do it over here instead. It's fine, right? It's all in the name of the factory. Let's pop over and see how our ambassador maker is doing. I want to put down more. All right, you're working. Good. You've made 17. This is going to be full up eventually. And this is the second one, right? Yeah, the second one. So the first one probably dropped already, which means we can expand down here again as we get distracted over and over. Do we have ambassadors? We do. So we could expand here if we wanted to. And yeah, we definitely... Wait a second. No, we need more power poles in order for that to turn on. So where are you stuck now? Oh, you're still here? For real? All right, fine. Just ignore it. Anyway, what I was trying to say. We're going to be doing 2 Vrauk foods, huh? And I guess what we're going to do. Where is the version of this that has spoilage associated with it? Not quite that. I know I did one that has all sorts of spoiling lines coming off of it. Is it like just like that? The problem with this is there's not really good space for beacons, like right here and right there, but that's basically it. Anyway, let's just do this. Oh, I hate copy and pasting the production modules though. So I guess we didn't end up doing any of that down in the small part maker, which is jammed full. That's nice. I could have sworn I did another one in this style right here that didn't have the prod mods and didn't have any liquid associated with it, but I guess that's just a hallucination, right? That one has spoilage associated with it. All right, so let's just do this right here. Let's pretend that we're normal. Okay? I didn't want to get these pipes. We got these pipes. And you're going to be making Vrauk food. Good, good, good. And you're going to need steam. We got steam lines in, I guess. So we'll just get rid of this one. And that'll be steam line, and this will be steam line. And yeah, I know. Here, let's grab this and just do it now, right? And you do anything, and that's fine. All right, Vrauk food, excellent. And you need not a lot of steam. Right. Actually, let's do the opposite of what we just did. And put it right here where we know we're not going to be using beacon space, you know? This is probably more space efficient. It allows us to put beacons here if we so need, and we will need eventually. So let's just think about the future, right? There we go. That's what we want. And we have beacon space right here. We'll have to rearrange it a little bit. That's fine. All right, so this will get everything. So a problem is we're going to have to take this and put it right there. And nothing that we're going to be bringing in here spoils. So what we're going to do is we're going to disconnect this guy, and you get hooked up direct again. So it's just G equals 1. Good-ish. All right, so that'll bring in the non-spoiling material. Great. And the spoiling material will be agar and cellulose, both of which go to crud. So it's actually kind of a problem because it's coming down right here and we need it to go over there. So maybe we scoot it over a little bit. 1, 2. And so right here, and then what happens is we have a crud out. Boop, boop, crud. And then crud out comes right here, and then we're gonna have multiple other ones. So just stay calm. Everyone stay calm. And then we go nort, and we do our normal thing. And this is how the biocrud leaves the system. The biocrud and the jerky. And we just try to smuggle it up onto this line up here. Like onto exactly this line, right? Yeah, this is the mixed waste line. So right here, I think. And then we should just come over. I never like these junctions, these little T junctions, but, you know, it's fine. All right, so this should do all waste, honestly. So all waste goes on the line. Oh, and you guys need to be... Oh. Why aren't you using filters, Corlex food? Why am I not doing that? That could have been a problem. Oh, wow, that could have been a problem. Why did no one tell me about that? No spoilage here, but it could have been. Why are we stopped? Oh, he's getting seaweed, it looks like. Yeah, he's just coming around. It's a big trip. All right, so this is the basics of the machine. We get Vrauk food right here. We only need one of you, and you are biocrud. All right, so good, fantastic. And we want to do the exact opposite. Well, no, that's the wrong word. We want to do the exact analogate, something like that, over here. Something like this. And here we have Vrauk food Mark II. Fancy Vrauk food. Okay, thank you. That goes there. Bang, bang. Oh, I did it for Corlex food, but I didn't do it for the other one. Ah, genius level. Genius. All right, and you need fish oil in addition to steam. So you're going to be more difficult, aren't you? Especially more difficult to beacon once that happens to happen. So grab that. Yeah, there we go. Vrauk food and improved Vrauk food. Okay, so what happens now is we get some fish oil, obviously. And we do that like normal fish oil. Bring it to me, please. Right there. Okay, so now we're going to need a bit of steam, not a lot of steam. And what we have to do now is that steam. I think the best thing to do, right, is just to do this, huh? Oh, it doesn't work because I put it the other way because I was scared. All right, it's just steam will come in from the center somehow. It's just it'll be okay. What's not going to be okay, however, is hooking these up. So we flip that way. We'll hook up steam somehow. Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. You hear me? It's going to be fine. And then we also need jerky out. I suppose I could have it do both, but whatever. And we have a primary product out and a garbage out. And you need to be also jerky. So this is taking care of spoilage from primary production. And now all we have to do is... This is so much better. So much more civilized to use a joiner. All right, so we have this entire middle area right here to manufacture sufficient cellulose and agar. And now we got problems, right? Because neither one can be transported. There's only, okay, so we'll do cellulose first because cellulose isn't used over here. So we need 0.6, 0.6, 0.6, 0.6. That's 0.25, essentially, cellulose a second. And then it's going to come into here. Yeah, there's going to be a leap right here. And then the cellulose and the agar will come in. And then it gets vented out here when it's not used. That's a good plan. All right, so cellulose is done in pulp mill, right? One of you're doing the good cellulose recipe. And you put it out at 2 a second, which is not what I wanted to see. Because one of these can keep these guys, most of these guys filled, but not all of them. And I don't want to overproduce because that's just going to waste. So do I just do this? This overproduces by just a little bit, but we'll underproduce. Okay. So, whale or caravan? Whale or dinosaur? Whale or dinosaur? Probably whale. Probably. And the other whale is just going to be pure seaweed. So, all right. So probably, in fact, this whale. So we're doing something like this, and it'll make the cellulose and the biocrud, and it'll come over into right here. And we'll do this, right? Great. And that's not symmetrical, and I hate it. That's symmetrical, and I hate it. Okay, there we go. That's kind of off-center, but I don't hate it that much. Okay, so good. We'll have cellulose coming in like so, and cellulose coming in like so, and we are never making enough of it, and it works out. Perfect. Now we have to get agar. This is going to be the actual problem. So it's 0.8, 0.8, 0.8, 0.8. Okay, that's different. So it's going to be 3.2 over here, and then 1.2, 1.2. So that's going to be 8 agar a second to run all of this. That probably is not going to happen, right? 8 agar a second. Like, that's a lot of agar. Yeah, okay. And what makes it worse is I only have Mark 1 Lovecraft furnaces to make the agar. And you make 0.000. So this entire system right here is just not going to go. We cannot have enough of these guys. Even if we like do a little mental math in our head and we say, okay, pretend they're Mark IIs. A Mark II can just satisfy half of one of these. So we're going to need 2 of these for one of these. So we're going to need 8. And then over here, we're going to need more. We're going to need like 20 of these guys. Do we try? Do we even try? I think we kind of have to, right? Let's go take a look at our other agar maker. Okay, let's say we need... What's our actual numbers? So just pretend like these are Mark IIs, because it's going to happen one day. And then it's 2, 4, 6, 8, and then this is 12. We need 20 of them. Actually, 20 of them in Mark IIs, 40 of them in Mark Is. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have 12 here in this line. So we need a lot. A lot. And we have to keep it filled. That's 20 seaweed a second. I'm not sure we have that ability. Okay, so what we're seeing here is kind of prod is going to help eventually. Prod and speed modules. And you're going to need a lot of steam too. So none of this is going to work. This is all a big disaster. I am a man of united total regret. How can we salvage something from this situation? Like, if we just use this space to the best of our ability, and this is just the agar we have, friends. Like, this is what we got to work with. If it's not enough, well, we're going to have to just not feed the Vrauks for a while. And then we do that over here too. And we do have space for this. We don't have a lot of steam space though. Actually, this should be like this. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, nice is... That was also an exaggeration. Existent. Very existent. And we're going to have to bring the seaweed in right here. We make the steam right here. We just imagine this getting prodded to hell. We can maybe put 2 right here. That actually fits nicely. So, can we make an agar star? That's what we have here. I am very much not sure what to think about what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna have to remove 1, right? Because the way this works is seaweed in and then agar on the outside, maybe? I don't know about this. We are definitely slipping into madness right here. Looks nice though. Looks really nice. Also, looks like a thing of complete and utter insanity, which is typical, I like to say. All right, so I guess we're doing this? I guess this is how it's going to happen. And then right here, kind of juke over, and then all this stuff gets used. Actually, we should be doing like a double spiral, right? see if we can do this and see if this pleases us with its geometry. No. I don't like how it touches right here. The belt should not touch. All right, so we have the grand spiral. Vrauk Food Mark II is going to be prioritized. Oh, I'm going to run out of belt. Then once again, we have to touch the belt. And then this is where agar goes to get in here. This is weird. This is a weird design, and I like it. Very interested to see if this works at all. It's nowhere near enough. Just keep in mind, by our very own math, it is not enough. However, it's interesting. All right, good enough. So what we do now is we finish this belt. And we have cellulose in, and we have agar in right here. And maybe this works, maybe this is complete idiocy. But everything spirals round, and then this gets first crack, and we'll do this. Just one in fact. And you are going to be governed on agar. You only take agar, and then enabled when agar is less than 100, I guess. Yeah. And this is all going to be regulated in weird ways. We're going to need a lot of steam. All right, let's hook this up with hands. So this is going to be a whole lot of seaweed. We're not going to be able to keep this filled with seaweed just as it is. So I guess this is all a multiple layers of dreaming right now, which, you know, it's not the first time I've just kind of cut loose and let my delusions rule me. And then obviously outs. Outstar. Instar and outstar. Oh, and you also, the outstars should be agar only on the big one. Why am I doing this? And then you are biocrud only. Biocrud. And we're gonna have to get rid of it at the end somehow. Okay. To be decided. Agar. Okay, so we do like this, right? Our standard product and waste pair. Okay. As I make it as hard as possible to get steam into this system. Don't worry though, I shall pay for my sins. Okay, so this gets biocrud and it gets agar onto the belt. And the agar comes all the way over to here, at which point it will be accepted into the system if there is, here, it's just like the other one. So copy, there we go. So right now we're going to have a biocrud problem right here. Which is going to have a biocrud solution. Right here, right? And just do this. You are qualified to handle biocrud. And then that just comes right here and it gets into the disposal system. All right, great. We also need biocrud out, and that's right here. And we also need biocrud out right here, which is the same thing, right? So here, let's hook up Mr. Cellulose. Grab you, and then right there. And then biocrud comes out here and just pretty? No. Working? Probably not either. So if it rots in the machine, it gets on this belt and it's right there. If it rots in the container, it gets out right there. If it rots on the feed belt, it gets out right there. And if it rots in here, well, we haven't made that solution for this, but it's going to be like this. I said, okay, having a fit right there. Okay, take that right there. All right, so this is starting to be okay, question mark. So the biocrud will come in, get around onto this belt, and when the biocrud gets to here, it gets vented and purged. Excellent. I think that's it for spoilage. He says, knowing full well it's never it for spoilage. And then we have this area right here to generate steam, which we should be able to do in large enough quantities. Yeah, this is fun. Are we having fun? I'm having fun. Okay. All right, so I suppose we have to address the steam problem now. We're going to need lots. Well, not lots. A good amount, though. Where are you? So we should probably do something like this. You know? That's like the worst of all worlds. So how about we don't do that at all? We have a water line going in and steam line going out like this. God, these things are just so obnoxious. Water line, no, it comes out like this. And then water lines like this. All right, that works. Where is pump jack? Here, we need this space. I'm sorry, you must give over. There we go. And you make water for me. Now we have to make sure we haven't clipped anything. Good. All right, so water in for steam making. Yes, yes. Good. And then we'll add one more right here because it looks like that's a decent idea. Now we have space for stuff. A decent-ish idea. There. This should probably be enough, question mark. That's how we size things nowadays. Probably going to be enough, maybe. Okay, so steam comes over here, and we want to get all the way to here, and for some reason we are exactly in the wrong line. Okay, I will fix it. It's good. It's still good. With good feng shui and good planning, the steam is exactly in the right spot, like we planned all along, right? I should probably start getting these whales coming in. Maybe not. All right, so we have steam out over there, and we have steam into all of these things. Great. And then steam is right here, obviously. And then this is going to be... Usually I do this last. But what's going to be last is definitely going to be agar, I think. And we're going to have to fix this all up so it doesn't run when we do not need product. Which is going to be a different layer, right? Maybe I can do that last. Because I know I'm going to need product for a while, right? All right, there's your steam. I said there's your steam. I said there's your steam. Okay, there's your steam, there's your fish oil. You got your liquids. Great. When did the liquids become the easy part? Now, speaking of making this as hard as possible for myself, I suppose we're going to have to do this just by virtue of trying not to lose my mind. Which means this guy has to give over. Which means this guy has to give over in alternate directions, of course, in order to channel its chi properly. So, good. Here, just like that, but not really. And that's how steam gets into this half of the system. Excuse me, right there. Man, this is a complex machine. And it's all because of spoilage. All right, and then right here, we'll just duck in and then get the steam from up there, right? Okay. Good plan. Good plan. And that should be it. Then we should just start programming whales. Hopefully, I haven't completely messed this up. We could do the same thing, because it worked on the other side. Why not do it here? All right, steam in. Power not in. So what should I do first? Great, I suppose. Like, this is going to make some really abstract power line art when I'm through with this. And then lastly, right here, I suppose. All right, what do we do? I mean, aside from this, if this line wasn't here, this would actually look pretty decent. Like, weird, but not bad, you know? Like, this is weird, but it's not bad. I don't hate this. I hate that a lot more. I hate this pretty consistently, pretty comprehensively. Yeah, not the worst, not the best. All right, it's time to actually start getting down to business, isn't it? Okay, what first? Probably the base stuff is first, right? All the dry ingredients. And keep in mind, we have to have a couple slots open here. So it's time to put this all in a quick bar. Okay, so right here, this button and this button, and then ignore all that. So our dry ingredients are tree seeds, mushrooms, moss, tin plate. That's it? That's it. I probably should be also bringing the ingredients for cellulose. But I didn't do that, so let's not concentrate on that. So you are 100, 50, 50, 100. Okay, so our number is, let's count. It is 6, 16, 36, 37. So it's going to be 9,000 divided by 37. Our number is going to be 200. Okay, 200 cycles on a single whale. So with that in mind, we're going to need, it's going to be 1,200 tree seeds, 1,000 mushrooms, 2,000 moss, and then 200 tin plate. Okay, let's program this whale. I'm gonna need more whales real soon. All right, so you need to go get these things. Oh, take this away before it demoralizes me. What I need is first, probably get tin first. It's probably the westernmost thing. So load until caravan has tin in quantity 200. Good. Then you want to go get, and it's just all bio stuff. So we need, just coming from the top on towards the bottom, just mushrooms first. Looks like we have a shortage of mushrooms. That's going to be a problem. Load items until caravan has mushrooms in quantity 1,000. Then we want tree seeds. Load items until caravan has tree seeds in quantity 1,200, followed by moss. right here, 2,000. Good. Then you come right here, and it doesn't matter if this guy overruns because nothing in his inventory spoils. So circuit condition, circuit condition. Unload, 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 unload. Okay. So boom, boom, easy peasy. 2,000, 200, 1,200, 1,000, 2,000. Good. Now you can just go and do your job, as no doubt you are very eager to do. Then we should do the corresponding dry goods on the other side. We're going to need 2 more whales for this. This is a complex build, all for making bug food. And this guy will be bringing in spoilables. Oh, we didn't finish it. Okay, hold on a second. Because he has to bring in guts, so he only has to run and get things when they are needed. So that's going to be more complicated. So you have to be cut down. Oh, you already have mushrooms. That's nice. And tin plate. There's almost a theme in making the foods, huh? Kind of feel like we need 2. At least we have space for more. Next, get all these things. So we need to get casein. We need to get guts. We need to get flora. 2 things spoil. Oh, that spoils a lot more than I thought it did. I didn't notice the flora. That's no good. Wow, this is just complicated. Don't like it. And then also starch. 10 dry ingredients. 2 of which spoil. 1 of which spoils a lot. Okay, this is actually kind of a problem, right? Here, you just... No, you also have to be spolinen. And you also need biomass. I am so afraid of what I'm doing right now. All right, so that gets on this line, but not all of that can be handled by this. This is a mixed jerky biomass line. So when we get to... Oh, and you have to be more than that. Because you can also get jerky, and you can do 4 things? Oh, you can. Spolinen and biomass. Okay, so this is actually going to get more complicated than I want. But we are just going to torch these things. So I suppose we can do them. Okay, I suppose we can do this. Here, watch this. Output priority to the right for spolinen. Right here, right? And then recondense and just do this. And it'll do another one for biomass right there, and that will clean the line. And there's no biomass over there, so good. All right, so I need my infrastructure back. So we come right here, and we just scoop it all up, and it just gets in there and it gets torched. And then we will reflux this, of course. We will make a cute little unit out of it, and we will get... So we can't get water from the north, so we just get water from here. Here you go. And I want... Does this work? Does this work? Less than 20. Does the pass-through actually work like this? Will you actually fill up to only 20%? Maybe. All right, anyway, let's just pretend that's working correctly, right? Let's just look at it and say, yep, that's exactly the specification. Yep, exactly what we should be doing here. 100%. We put this in, and you will skim off the biomass. And it gets torched here in the same way. There we go. And we have even 2 water tanks. So this cleans the line of those spoilage products. All 4 major spoilage products. Okay, so that's better. That's okay. No. That is different / better. That's a much weaker claim. Man, this stuff is complicated. At least it makes 6 at a shot. All right, so is this guy just going to eat all of the agar, and we're never going to make? Well, it's fine. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. It's fine. What we need to do is start setting up our whale, and you're going to need a more complicated one. This is going to have to be this style. And then there's going to be some g equals 1, greater than or equals to 1. And then it's going to be some and right here. And that's going to be the throttle. And then that's what will stop it from cycling and getting endless flora and endless guts. Anyway, let's see what the problem is going to be. So you're 100. You actually stack to 100. You're only 50. Something is wrong. No, nothing's wrong. Okay, rather, everything is a little inconvenient. You're 50, you're 100, you're 50, you're 50. Okay, so our number is going to be 2, 4, 14, 24, 34, 37, 39, 59, 61, 65. Not the worst. 65. And we need a little space, so 125. Is 25 a good one to do? It's all right there. It's not all right there. 125 is hard. It's just 100. That's going to leave space. But I guess the number is 100 here. That's going to leave like over a third of the whale empty. Ugh. It makes the numbers right, I guess. All right, just don't be super efficient. Just do it right. So 200 case and 200 guts, 500 native flora, and then 1,000 tree seeds, 500 Ralesias, 300 Tufra seeds, 100 Grod, 1,000 moss, 200 fiberboard. Why do we need fiberboard and starch? I don't know. Starch and then fish oil and steam. All right, that's going to be a complicated whale. Meanwhile, tech happened. Almost the last tech. We can see it coming right here. And then the south base probably just shudders to a crippled halt. And that's not going to be fun to see. All right, so did I set this up? Probably not. No. I came here, so we need that. Oh, wait a second, I should probably not. We need 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just, here, I know it's going to be, but I don't want to spend the brain power thinking of whether or not I've put it on. We're just going to do it in order like this. Very simple, very straightforward, very easy to think about. So every whale delivery is only going to make 600 of the foods. I mean, pre-prod, of course. Yeah. Okay, so, and we're also going to have a complex... Okay, don't think about that, though. All right, Mr. Whale. We need you out here, and we need you to be hungry. Always hungry. And then, I suppose I should just go get stuff, right? So casein's an animal product. Do we have? Let's go with non-animal products for non alien life products. So we need fiberboard and starch, both of which I know I have around here somewhere. Though where is another question entirely. We're out of petri dishes. I should look into that. We're out of glass petri dishes. That's a problem. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something about that, aren't I? Where do I do fiberboard? I do not see you. Did I put you in a twosie? There's treated wood. It's kind of the same thing, right? I mean, it's mostly the same thing. And this is nothing. Okay, there's starch. And so we'll get the starch right now. Load items until caravan has starch in quantity 400. Great. Then, but fiberboard. Oh, it's right there. Get the fiberboard. And that's how much? Kind of dumb we need both. They serve the same purpose. And then everything else is alien life stuff. All right, so we need, just kind of scanning over this again, we need 2 for seeds. 2 for seeds right here. And that is 300 of you. Different from tree seeds, we need some grod, just a little bit of grod. 100, followed by, what else? Relegias, they're right there. Then load items until caravan has Relegia flowers, and that's 500 of you. And then after that, it's tree seeds, I think. We're out of mushrooms entirely. We're gonna have to work on this. Tree seeds are right there. Moss is right. Oh, we got the grod. Never mind. Load items until caravan has tree seeds. 1,000, followed by moss in 1,000, right there. Until caravan has. I almost did again. Moss, and that's another 1,000. And I think that's it, right? We're at the bottom. Now we go over and we get casein, which is right there. Our miracle material. This factory is powered by cheese. And now we need flora, so come here. And I think it's load items until caravan has flora. And like not wait. It has to happen in one strike, or we run the chance of it rotting in the whale and paralyzing the whale. So it's better it does a cycle that doesn't actually get everything. However, rather than it is that it stand here and wait and get paralyzed. So yes, this is by unchecking that, it becomes a self-fixing cycle, which is so incredibly valuable. Load items until caravan has the other thing, guts. And that's, once again, just try to get the guts, 200 guts. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things. And then we have to come here. And then it is unload until target, unload until target, unload until target, unload, 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 unload. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Circuit condition. It waits. Because it only goes and gets things when it's needed. Because spoilage. So, okay, finish doing this. Just keep the discipline. Everything's going to be fine. This is still quite slow. However, so much faster than it used to be. This is so obnoxious. 200, 200, 500, 1,000, 500, 300, 100, 1,000, 200, and 400. And then, of course, we can't wait for guts, and we can't wait for flora. Oh, and then, of course, we have to put in 3 more, actually. Unload. No, these are different. Unload until caravan. Unload until no. Okay, stop. Unload until caravan. Don't go too fast. And that's to account for spoilage. Linen. Biomass. Once again, this is a very high gastric capacitor cost. And now the other thing is spolinen, biomass, jerky. And don't wait. Just try to dump it and run. So this entire thing is eating half a gastric capacitor. That's complicated. That's a lot. Okay. Where are you? Oh, you floated all the way over there. Right here. Right. Okay, my dude. This is the least the least pleasant part of your personality. All right, so that's off. And now it looks like this happened. Good. Finally waiting. How is mushrooms doing? How are mushrooms doing? How are the mushrooms doing? That's right here. It looks like we simply need more mushrooms. This is just insufficient. And it's kind of bad because this was before I had proper discipline in this area. So I guess I use mushrooms right here, even though that should probably be seaweed. Maybe I grow mushrooms right here and then belt them over to this. That's almost certainly what's going to happen. Then seaweed will be right here. Okay. And then we'll slowly get ourselves straightened out because I didn't have the proper pattern when I made this to begin with. Anyway, what's going on with glass? Let's allow ourselves to get distracted for a second. You should be making, and you're not. Why? No molten glass? No way. Look at that. Look at that. There's absolutely no way you are completely bereft of molten glass. Oh. Okay, perhaps there is a way. Let's allow ourselves to get distracted still further. Let's go fix this issue. Because I see it. And if I see it, I must fix it. I know my mantra is sometimes, don't look at it, don't think about it. But right now I'm looking at it. Right now I'm thinking about it. Where are we? What's going on? Oh, we're actually in the correct line. Here is our problem. Right there. And then here is us solving this problem. Okay, good. Let's pretend nobody saw that, right? There was no issue. Nothing was happening. Nothing's going on. Oh, wow, the base is getting big. Oh, this is going to have to be dealt with eventually. I will say, even if this is going to be a total jamming problem, it looks really neat. All right, so. Yeah, it just looks neat. It's all for food. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 of these. That's half of what we need. It's not going to work out well here. All right, fine. All right, so did I actually do this too? Oh, that means that thing finally kicked in. Allow us to get distracted again. And are you starting to speak properly? No. Where is this? What's going on here? Oh, it's one of these situations. Here, have mercy. Boom. Really, that was pretty quick, honestly. Or I guess got distracted. Either way. And this is going to be fine for the moment. Okay, so next up, cellulose, right? So all this can go away. And this also has to be regulated, and it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine, right? It's going to be totally fine. It's going to be okay. It's taking forever, but at least this is pretty interesting. We're going to have to go get whales. Another whale. At least like 2 more whales. Probably like 5 more whales. Maybe I'll get all the whales. Maybe I'll stuff every whale in existence into my pockets. The wormhole dimension that happens to be, the bag of holding that is my pants. Required, of course, for reasons I won't elaborate on. Engineering isn't just for factories. What I need to do right now is just do it again, right? As per tradition, and you stack to 100 and you stack to 100. So our number is going to be 11. Our number is 10. 100 rather. Their number is 10. The actual number of things we're going to get is 1,000. So we're going to go get... No, it's going to be 900. So 6,300 raw fiber, and then... Does that actually work? Okay, sorry. Inability to do math in my head. Yeah, basic math, it's 7,200, and that doesn't work. I think it doesn't work. 27, yeah, it doesn't work at all. How did this not work in my head? So if the number is 11, oh, I see what we did, or rather what I did. Okay, never mind. Our number is 800. So it's 800 times 8, which is obviously 6,400. And then the other one is 24, and that fits. Okay, got it. Understood. Pay no attention to the babbling of this man. We want this whale. We want to be whale hungry, of course. And then we need you to go and continue to fuel this thing I'm only going to refer to henceforth as the salad bar of doom. We need wood for the salad bar of doom. We need sodium hydroxide for the salad bar of doom, where we will make roach food. Yeah, I'm going to pass on this salad bar, definitely. I think it's sodium hydroxide, an earth product, or earth adjacent, literally. Yes, earth adjacent, literally. Load items into sodium hydroxide, 2,400. And you come right here. Then you're all dry goods, so you wait for the circuit condition. Parador equals go. Then you unload until target, unload until target. Right there, right there. And that's 6,400, 2,400. Great. You now have a purpose in life. And I kind of got to get ahead of that purpose, right? So we only need to make cellulose in 2 conditions. And that is, give me this. The waste isn't terribly bad. First, we only make it when this will be 1 break. Read the belt, hold all belt. And it's when cellulose is less than, I guess we should do like 20. So it's going to be 1 pulse of buildup and 2 pulses of buildup. So let's think about the future, I guess, and do 24. Or like 30. 30 is better. Okay, so there's always going to be some waste right here, maybe. And then the other there's always going to be some waste right here. And that's fine. This is just the cost of doing business. And the other limiter we need to do is right here. Really? Oh, there's already a red wire there. Okay, so we're hooked up right there, hooked up right here. And can we actually get that in? No. Can we get to here? Yes. All right, and we also need to get Vrauk Food. Less than 9,000. That's totally full. So when these two conditions are true, I want you to output G equals 1. And so you enable when G is greater than or equal to 1. Great. So you are now enabled. You're ready to... We should... Well, no. No. Hold on. It's the hands that should be enabled, not this. No. No. Don't do this to me. You want to be enabled when G is greater than or equal to 1. Spoilage, making everything so much harder. Is that actually... All right, it is going to go. All right, so this is going to go. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, issues. And this is raw fibber. What's going on with you? What's your problem? Oh, I did it backwards. 6,400, 2,400. All right, that's nice. 24, 24. Can we try again? All right, try again. All right, we're making cellulose in large amounts. It's going to start rotting out soon. Huzzah. Is this properly regulated? So now we have to just do this, I suppose. And this is going to be really complicated. Whale hungry. Add destination. You're going all the way to the seaweed source. You're not going to wait in line for a minor amount of seaweed. You're going to fill your cargo right there, and then you're going to empty your cargo. This is a sin, of course, but I can undo it later, I suppose. All right, so all these guys need to be regulated. And it's all the inner ones. So what we need to do is daisy chain all these together in one nice circle. And then you guys only go. You should only be producing agar when there is a combination of two effects. First, when we need agar, essentially. So we will read off how much improved food we have, and we will get how much non-improved food we have right here. We're hooked on right there. Man, this is complicated. All right, so now we need a decider combinator. Oh, you're going to have Go on here because it's on that network. So, ooh. I got to make sure the Go's aren't crossed. Anyway, right here. So you're going to be slightly different. You're going to do Vrauk Food right there. And you're going to do Vrauk Food right there. It has to be less than 9,000 on both. Yeah, and it has to be and. No, or is how it should be. Okay, and then you have to output right here. How about L? L is 1. Why? No reason. Enabled when L is greater than equal to 1. Perfect, right? Kind of perfect, right? So all you guys have to be lined up identically. And we should be ready, right? Like it should be time to go. And this is filling... No, you're not properly regulated. Oh no, it's just different. All right, so you're not going anymore. And this is going to start rotting out right here. And it's probably not going to rot. It's probably just going to catch up. And you're going to stop right now. At least the hands are going to stop. Huh. There's always going to be... This is all in line to be wasted, which is unfortunately... Okay, where's that last whale? We're almost done. And then 2 more whales, of course, to get the food out. Maybe just use caravans for right now. All right, where are you, dude? I need you here. Maybe just use caravans. Because it doesn't matter that much. And it's just Vrauk food. Just do Vrauk. No, we have to do quality Auog food right here, and then 2 layers of Vrauk food. So what we actually have to do is just copy this to this point and move that right there. And so we're going to have quality Auog food, and there's only 2 levels of Auog food, right? Okay, we're here. Come in, and we start making agar. Great, fantastic. And it's going to be a while since it has to make 16 of them. And this is still nowhere near enough agar. And right here, we're waiting for agar. And it's all going to be concentrated in this food for right now. And we're only going to make the simple food after. And that's okay-ish, I suppose. Just looking at this, I can tell I don't have enough space for beacons. Especially since this is going to have to... Well, we're never going to have enough to keep all these guys going. Well, whatever. Up to 8. And it's going to die in 5 minutes. That hurts. So it looks like it's going to... It has to be used immediately. Well, we'll see. I kind of think I need another one of these right here. But they're all spaced out pretty well. I don't know. It's going to be all right. Maybe. Maybe it's going to be all right. It took me a solid hour to put this together. I hope it's going to be all right. We're going to try to knock off 1 more food after this. Maybe 2 if they're easy. And then, okay, there we go. Agar on the way. Grab. Oh, that's a problem. Yeah, you're going to get 2. There you go. Because we can't risk the agar being wasted, you know? I wonder how long it takes for the last one to make it through, you know? See, that's a little bad as well. Not huge bad. Not big bad. Here, maybe I should regulate all these guys to 16 instead of that 17, you know? Well, anyway, there's victory. We're making quality Vrauk food. And we really should be prodding this. Because we have more production capabilities than we do have inputs. But I guess I'm not doing that for right now. Like, I'm prodding nothing right now. Just absolutely nothing. Doesn't happen. It looks like we've made some normal Vrauk food too. So, good. Success. I don't know if it's going to keep going, but it is a fun design. I mean, just looking at this, I like it. I like it a lot, honestly. This looks really neat. Oh, and why is cellulose backing up like this? This should not be. Oh, this has to be an and. Sorry, my fault. A lot of that's going to be bio-crudded, so I guess I get to go look at this later. Alright, so the only thing to do now is set all this up and then just walk away and let it run and then come check in on it every once in a while. We haven't got enough here because we have a little leak. Some leaks, but that's it. I could stop this belt right here until this is completely full. That would probably be a little more efficient overall, but just a little. We're just going to watch it. All right, let's go up here. Way, way, way up here. Set this up. And we probably don't have enough of anything, really. And then we'll set up just normal caravans holding the food in. And that'll be okay. So we need aerial caravans, and we need... should probably just stand here, right? And let them fill me up. I don't... Okay, let's just take a look. While that's happening, let's go see what's going on down here. Did this guy ever move? It looks like no. Why? You should definitely have enough ambassadors. Oh, he does. But where's the power poles? Are you not set up to get more power poles, and that's what the problem is here? I can believe that. No. Unload items. Oh. Load items. There you go. That's better. Here. Here. I want you to do it all again. And more to the point, I want to fix this one too. This explains a lot. God, I keep doing this over and over again. I gotta find a way not to be experiencing this pain. And we still have no ambassadors here, but it's not because we don't have steel. Oh, it is because we have no steel. It's not because we don't have concrete. How many have we made? 30? I don't know. Things are going okay-ish, I suppose. I have stood here long enough. The time for standing is done. The time for flying over to here is now. Did I really not get any aerial caravans? Oh, that's still... Are we still having a neural processor issue? I thought I kicked that loose. Yeah, it looks like they're being made very slowly. No, it's not a neural processor issue. It's a concrete issue. Weird. All right, it's being made just slowly. Ignore it. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. You're fine. Everything is fine right now. We just have to seal off this accomplishment. Should we do quality Auog food? Is that next? Dinosaur. Your job is to be dinosaur hungry. And then I want you to go over and get bug food. This is your job. I want you to fill your cargo with bug food and bring it right there where you empty that cargo. Again, of bug food. You are not a cockroach. You are a servant to cockroaches. Try to think about that. Well, you could think about that, but we removed your cerebral cortex. Kind of me overall. I'm sure you had complaints at the time, but surely you can see the upsides now. Here, have a buddy. Also, another servant to cockroaches. All right, so everything good? Everything fine? I think everything is fine. Oh, that's not completely programmed. So you're not getting your signal to drop. Okay, we'll fix that. Of course there is going to be some aspect of it I forgot. Of course. Not here. Right here. What we need to do is now tap into the news once more. We need... Actually, we're going to use the green wire because I'm suspicious of all the information that's on the red wire right now. So right here, and then on... just on green wire, Vrauk food, there we go, is less than 9,000. There. Now you output, oh, does it want to be G? It should be G. G equals 1. Now it's going to go fetch more. Okay, we're going to have to keep an eye on this. Oh, hey buddies. Did I tell you to do that? Yeah. All right, so up and at them now. Up and at them. This is going all right. We have a dinosaur slowly getting here. He's waiting. And production will increase once we upgrade these to Mark IIs. That happens at... Why are we getting biocrud? Oh, because we have so much of this stuff. All right, the venting system is at least working somewhat. Let's follow the pet trail of this. And this is the cellulose rotting out because I made too much of it in the beginning. And so it comes right here, and it comes over here, and then it joins that. And we're just assuming that the me that existed who programmed this inserter is actually intelligent. And that this is a line that actually gets rid of that biocrud. Good. Good, 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 good. All right, got to move on. Actually, no. Let's pull this back up. Let's get rid of both of these guys. Nice. Probably do quality Auog food now because I have a place to put it. Yeah, that seems fine. Also seems fine is the beginning of this. Do we get a delivery? No. Okay, so look down here then. And we still don't have any power poles, right? No. We're still short on power poles because problems. And now you're waiting for more of the ambassadors because problems. Okay, so it's just the world exists and there's nothing we can do about it. All right, so just ignore that. It's going to be a day without artillery. So, quality Auog food. What is the recipe? This is what we're doing, and that rots. Great. That's the only thing that rots. So we kind of want to put it right here, right? And then join up to this line because it already vents. That makes sense, right? Or we can put it right here. Actually, right here is a better place because this has a dedicated dedicated way to get rid of it. And we also have steam and such. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to grab all this. We don't really have space for two things here, do we? Like if we... Oh, make sure you're in line. Oh. Grabby. And then right here. Then try to do it correctly. Right there. And we just don't have room. We can probably... We can make something work in this space. No, there's no need to be afraid of this. Let's give ourselves maximum flexibility, though. Okay, so this is where we're going to put Auog food. Here, bots, don't do anything for a second. We're going to do quality Auog food. Great. Bang, bang. And with this, we can do Auog uplifting, right? All right, now you guys can go. I don't know why I did that. All right, that's fine. We're in the things are happening and I don't know why stage of the factory or the episode, my life. And we want to use only the inner steam line because that leaves space for beacons later on. Should we ever need to do this? Okay, and then right here. Then we'll hack something together to put in the middle here. It can be done. All right, so we got steam. Do you need steam? Of course you need steam. So we have common steam right here. That's nice. We might need more. Here, let's put down one more just cause we like steam. Okay, so steam is in. Fantastic. And so now we have to think about what's going to happen here. It's going to be flora, so it's spolinin and it's biomass. Spolinin and biomass end up down here, and then it ends up right here, and then it just goes like this. Are we out of line? No, it just bends differently over there. And we'll just do this, right? Yeah, and then we have one more nodule open for whatever we put right here as we bend around the lead mine. I don't mind. It's fine. Yeah, we have enough space here to put in other food. It's not going to be neat and tidy like this, but it's going to be good enough, right? Yeah. All right. So this should be fine then, right? Oh, except for this. No. All right. So it's just going to be exactly like we've done many times before. We need to go get all of this. And how many of these are going to be? Full 10. Pyanodons, why you do this? We're going to need to get more mushrooms. That has to be on my list. Right now, we're very much mushroom bound, and I'm about to add more demand. All right, so what we need to do is figure out our number. This stacks to 1,000. Okay, so we're going to think about you last. So we're going to need 1. That number is going to be 1. Then half, 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 half. This is going to be a crowded whale. So our number is 1, 11, 31, 32, 42, 52, 72, 82, 84, 88. Our number is 88. So that's, I already know what's going to happen here. 9,000 divided by 88 tells us our number is 100. Every whale trip scrapes up 100 of all these things. Okay, so hit that. So we need 1,000 ash, which is 1 stack, 1,000 casein, 1,000 flora, 100 tree seeds, 500 Ralesia, 500 mushrooms, 1,000 moss, 500 seaweed, 200 plastic, 400 starch. Okay, let's get this together. Whale are ya? I want whale hungry, and then I want you to go on a magical journey. And I think the most westerly thing it gets is plastic, right? Plastic. So load items until plastic equals 200, followed by probably starch way up here, right? Starch. We have starch in quantity 400, followed by probably ash. Ash was probably the first thing, honestly. We're out of stone. That's great. Now, ash comes from BioLine. Ash is right there. So if we're going to do that, we're going to start here with moss, then load items until we have moss in quantity 1,000, followed by tree seeds. Just a sprinkling of tree seeds on top. Like the top of a crispy bagel. We feed these bears a little too well, I think. Load until caravan. And this is seaweed, right? And this is 500. And then as we ascend, we get ash. Load items until caravan has ash, 1,000. And now we're on mushrooms, right? Is that right there? Yes, it is, unfortunately. Load items until caravan. Every time I hover over target, it's just, mushrooms. Now we need Relesias, and I think that might be it, right? Load until caravan has. I have to check this all over. I'm threatening to do it wrong on every single one. That's Relesias. I think we're done, right? We need casein and flora. That's it. So then you go over here and you get your cheese. Just a hint of cheese. Right there. 1,000. Okay, more than a hint of cheese. It's actually mostly cheese. And you get flowers. And then load item. Every single time I'm hovering over the wrong thing. And you do not wait. All right, we're going to check this all over. First off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. caravan, 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 caravan. I'm going to load arrow, arrow, C is what that needs to be. I need to do that. Change the text that's here from the text that's here and make it more compact and easy to read. That's a really good idea. I should go and do that. But not right now. So right here, we do this. And because you have spoilables, you only fetch at the end. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then circuit condition, comparator equals go. Great. Okay, so just add this all in. Just don't let the thoughts slip out of my head. Hold on to them, but never write them down. If people knew your thoughts, they would know your soul. Right there, right there. And of course, we need 2 at the end. Unload until caravan. Unload until caravan. Oh, I didn't do the thing. Spolinen biomass. Okay, and don't wait. And we get... Okay, good, I didn't. Okay, good. And then this has to be like that. Okay, fine. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 100, 500, 500, 1,000. Seaweed is 500. God, I'm glad tab works here. Not alt tab, of course. Back tab does something else. 400 starch, and then you're to 0 to you're to 0. Okay, you might well be programmed. So let's go see what horror our sinful hands have wrought. All right, off you go. Now we have to do that right there. So I think I have to be fast, right? So we have to, yeah, this is the correct thing because it has to throttle itself based on how much stuff is here. Only it's not that. Auog food right there. Did they actually do a spare building? Where are you getting that? Oh, it's reading the belt. Okay, so when the Auog food backs up, that's when it stops. Okay, that's fine. So I have to do this really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. And as before, I know there's overlap. I got to make it easy for myself at this point, or it's just ain't gonna happen. I still think it ain't gonna happen. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I messed it up. Okay, calm, breathe. Calm breathing exercises. Try to find my happy place as we make yet another cursed salad bar. Okay, good, done. And this should be completely programmed now. And the only question is whether or not it's going to be making it at a proper pace. Again, a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to use prod mods. All right, you're probably stuck on mushrooms, right? No, you're stuck on mushrooms? You're going to be stuck on mushrooms. It went and fetched food first. Okay, so this guy's going to be a while. So maybe we just move on. We have time for one more. Oh, I have to go get another dinosaur. We actually have time to do one more food. That came together very quickly. So we'll get this guy. We'll get one more you, and we'll go stick that right there. And Mr. Dinosaur, let's have a conversation about your future. You will be hungry. You will go down to the Auog food generator right here. You will pick up this Auog food, and then She'll dunk it right there. And then we have quality Auog food. You, however, will only eat normal Auog food. Quality Auog food, you can't even eat it. It's inedible to you. That's weird. All right, go. Do the thing. So next up is we're just going to close our eyes and pretend that's going to work, right? So come here to our list. Check this off our list. We should do one more thing, huh? And all of these have levels, but we should do something that decays. We should probably do Cottongut food. So Cottongut food, you're next. None of this decays, so it shouldn't be made right there. Maybe we skip ahead and do quality food. Yeah, because it has the same decay pattern. Yeah, we should do this. And we're just skipping basic Cottongut food and doing quality food. Okay, that's fine. And we can't make the really good stuff. Oh, it's an upgrade recipe. It's probably very much something to look into. All right, this is what we're doing. This is going to be our last trick for the day. We'll wire up the alarm system after that, and that's it. What should this be? Are there only 2 Corlex foods? Corlex foods. Here. Corlex food. Oh yeah, there is only 2. Okay, so this is obviously reserved. So what I need to do right now is first trim that. Because it is an abomination, I say. Right there. And then just grab all of this, I suppose. Well, no, I should be copying from right here. Or copying right here, actually. Just grab all of this. There's fungus foods, substrates. I should definitely do it like this. Why is that hanging off into the walkways? Because I'm misaligned. It's one of those little hints that you're not on the right path in life. I'm going to have to go get more sheds. I'm going to have to go get more aerial caravans. Both of which is just fine. Now, let's go. Oh, we're out of power too. I should also take a day and get the solar panels up. I'm so close to them. Maybe not right now though. Who's going to give me sheds? Am I just going to have to go get sheds myself? There. I am the lord of the sheds. I am the one who holds the sheds. And then down here, that's a lot of alarms on the system. Like, it's mostly not working, but this is still indicative that there are major problems in the system. It's like, okay, this means something, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, I need more loaders too. I am not closing out strong. Thank you. Give me the loaders now. Are we done? Is that it? Did I get the loaders I needed? Maybe. Let's take them. They're probably just going to bring more in, and it's probably just going to be an issue, and blah, 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 blah. It's all going to be fine. All right, so Cottongut food. Let's go handle this and fill in the rest of this square. This hasn't been... Here, let's go take a look at Vrauk Food again. See how we're doing. I mean, that looks good. This looks like progress. No deliveries made yet. And we're going to be agar bound for a very long time. I think we need both these foods in order to... Yeah, there's always going to be a little rot. We're going to turn the cellulose into biocrud. The biocrud at least gets recycled. Because it doesn't go directly into mulching. It goes into the biocrud system. And so I need biocrud from time to time, so it will be used. So you're just missing the agar, huh? Just going to have to wait for more right there. Kind of feel like maybe I should be using fast inserters instead of stack inserters. But then there's stack inserters here too, so it's not like it's going to matter. All right, I don't know. Just don't look at this. Don't look at this. This is the past. This is the past, and the past is dead. The past cannot help us. The past cannot hurt us. The past cannot help us. The past simply is. All right, so Cottongut food. What I kind of want to do, right, is just grab you. Yeah, just grab this entire thing. Just like this. And can I manage this right here? I think I probably can. I think this is probably just fine. I mean, it's a little ugly, mind. But it's still just fine. This is a good use of space. I like this. And this is Cottongut. We're going to skip the line and we're doing quality Cottongut food right here. That's because quality Cottongut food has flora associated with it. So what we're going to do now is take another aerial outpost, which we are using like they are going out of business. You need to go. You need to just go cycle, please. We kind of don't have a good space for this, do we? I suppose that's like the best we can do. What can we do? Yeah, let's do it down here. All right, so this is going to be product out. And what we're going to do right here is one of these instead. See, I still have neuroplasticity. This still works. Then we come down right here and we have our hands. We don't need this many. We only need one. Let's not be weird. And then we have our waist hand. Okay. So you do that, but you also do spolinen like so. And then it's a simple little line right over to here, right? And then this completely fulfills its destiny. Great. And you are going to be making Cottongut food, which goes right there. And then same story there, 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 and there. Okay, good, good, good. And the waste goes out there, and there's waste out right there. And I think this is not going to cause... Oh, why don't you have power? This is not going to cause us a huge amount of trouble. Right? Do you need steam? You do need steam. Lucky for you that you happen to be in the completely right place. I have worries about the amount of steam we're making, but we have plenty of room. Here, let's just put in more. You know, just put in more. Why not, right? It's here. There we go. More steam generators. Yeah, just assume everything's okay. That's a good way to live their life. All right, so just looking at this, the waste comes out here, and there's only one thing decays, and that's biomass and spolinen right there. Good. And then it comes out right there, and good, and it comes down here, and it gets put in right there, and also good. And then the waste gets destroyed, and the product gets out, and we work around the lead just fine. So this is a fine city block. One more time, programming a whale. Probably, how are we doing on mushrooms? I definitely need to go make more mushrooms. And the wonderful thing is it's just copy and paste this, right? Or should I be using a modern style carousel or a sushi belt? Do I have better mushrooms at any point? Can I do this now? No, it's next level. Gonna have to get that. Not looking forward to it. Well, what can be said about this? They're only making 0.41 a second. Okay, don't look at that either. Don't think about any of this. This is not a problem. What is the problem right now? That's just getting all this stuff in. All right, whale time. I want you... No, we're not ahead. We're getting ahead of myself. We have to do our numbers first. To get our icons and do our numbers. Then we will finally be in a position to get all this. All right, so our number shall be 1, 31, 46, 56, 66, 86, 106, 108. So this is really bulky. Let's do that again. 1, 31, 46. Wait, I'm getting a different number this time. How is this? So it's 1, 31, and then 46, and then 56, and then 66, and then 86, then 106, then 108. So, okay, got the same number this time. 108, that's not a great number. Our number is going to have to be 80. And that's a real bad number. Because of leftovers. Like, we might not be able to do that. 80. What's 80 times 15? That works all right. Okay, I guess our number is 80. We'll try it like this. All right, so it's going to be 800 ash, and then 1200 flora, followed by 1200 tree seeds, followed by, here, times 5, that's going to be 4, right? 400 of whatever that is, 400 Relesia seeds. And then 800 Renea seeds, then 800 moon drops, 800 seaweed, and then this is the only partial one, 160 tin plate. Okay, that could have gone a lot worse. All right, now it's time to program Mr. Whale. You get to be whale hungry. And then you get to go and get a tin plate. That's the first thing. Tin plate right here. Load items until caravan has tin plate 160. Great. And then it's all just organic matter of various types. So straight to here, do we need moss? No. Tree seeds? Yes. Load items until caravan has tree seeds 1200. Then seaweed, yes. Load items until we have seaweed in quantity 800. And then ash. Load items until caravan has ash 800. Followed by Renea seeds. Load items until caravan has Renea seeds, 800. Then Relesia seeds. These guys eat well. Relesia seeds, 400. 400. Is that it? Moondrops. We have to get moondrops right there. Then load items until caravan has moondrops. And that's how much? 800. Okay. So, and now lastly, you go and get flora from the flora bin right here. And we will load until caravan has flora, and that is 1200 and do not wait. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and load and caravan. Okay, good. And now you come here. And we want to do the reverse of what we do. So it's unload until target 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then circuit condition that is comparador equals go. All right, we're ready. We can do this. Put all the icons in. Okay, good. Wait a second, not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I missed one. Unload until target. Tin plate. Good check. So 800, 1200, 1200, 400, 800, 800, 800, 160. And then we do not wait on flora. We do not wait on flora. And then, of course, we have to unload until caravan. Unload until caravan. You are spolinen, and you are biomass. Great. You are now ready to go. Mr. Whale, where are you? Go and be good. All right, so with all that in, all that's left to do is not quite this. Almost that, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These guys go away. Then plug it all in. Oh, that's nice. Okay. Same stuff over and over. All right. And perfect question mark? Maybe question mark? It's only going to make 80 cycles. That's not a lot. Last thing to do is right here. You are going to be Cottongut food, but the good stuff. And we need to... What do you regulate on? Oh, you're just on this belt. Okay, I can do that. So it's on this belt right here to this guy. Oh, you are already connected. So I want you to read everything, and when there's 100 on there, you stop. Yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine. Everything about this is fine. As long as this guy doesn't get stuck. So we can take this, and then we can get rid of quality Cottongut food. So I think if I just go on a tear tomorrow, I could probably get through all of this, and then we'll have all the available foods. Here, dinosaur. I want you to be dinosaur hungry. I want you to come right here. I want you to fill that cargo. I want you to take it up to Cottongut Food Land, which is right here. I kind of feel like I should do across the way. But there might be 3, so don't do that. Empty cargo. I'm going to have to leave a space for the maybe get the deluxe Cottongut food. Seems like something that's a pretty good idea. Why do I have 3 hands for that? What's wrong with me? Of the many things that's wrong with me, what is wrong with me at this moment? Are we waiting for mushrooms? Yes. So we're going to have to make a note of that when we get done with this. Here. Oh, I should check on that. I should do that. More mushrooms. So I guess we'll do that after we do all the food. Let's go check on the evil bee juice. See if I actually have... That we have no spolinen. I noticed that. And that is a classic sign that I haven't automated this properly. Yeah, we're completely dry. Okay, we have to do that at the beginning of next episode. That's fine. No, we still have some power. Oh, it's making. Okay, good. So this is yet another glorious place to put prod, but we're not doing it right now. There. Deluxe. What is this? Quality Cottongut food. And what are you used in? Just better Cottongut recipes? which we are almost certainly doing, right? Oh, you need Bodos? Oh, wow. Maybe we're not doing this. Yeah, Bodos are too expensive. You little rats aren't getting it. You aren't getting the good food, it looks like. So we're not doing the level 2 recipe. So it looks like we're only going to be doing the level 3 recipe. We're only doing the level 2. So right here, and maybe this. Did we get the Cottongut upgrade? Cottongut. Yeah, we did. We can pick one. Not right now, but soon. It might be. Maybe we should look at that right now. Maybe we need to make that food. Upgrades. Cottonguts. So let's just pick one, right? All right, so 80% of the effort is only worth 20% of the result. Run those unethical experiments on your cottonguts for 5 times longer before slaughtering them. In return, the research data will be slightly more valuable. So you take the same stuff and you get 25% more. Oh, but it takes forever. It takes 5 times longer. And it's in incubator, so you can't really put speed modules in it. This is okay. This is okay. I'm not sure I like it, though. Anyway, next up, provide your cottonguts with the highest quality meals. Boiled rat meat mixed with extracts from moon shroom, garnished with powdered seaweed and shredded acorn. So we get to make this. It takes cottongut pups. Oh, wow. Don't think about what you're eating, guys. Just don't think about it. It makes a lot of it. And the cottonguts then... So this recipe, it was 7 pups to 6 cottonguts, and it goes 7 pups to 9 cottonguts. Where do the extra cottonguts come from? Don't ask. And it's a bit faster. So this is like prod on making cottonguts. And I don't know how to weigh that against this. I don't know. And so this is just 11 to 9. It goes from 11 to 14. Where do the extra 3 come from? Don't ask. So this is fine. This is a fine recipe. And I have the pattern. Making this is not going to be that hard. What's the other one? Cottonguts are very sensitive to ultrasound. It affects them negatively. To avoid reproduction rates, install ultrasound dampeners and heavy metals in the walls of the Prandium labs. So it puts 10% prod and 30% speed at the cost of 80 high-grade lead to make one of these. And then... Wait, I can't do that. I don't have that. I don't have the reduced chromium. It is like 80 silver blocks. Are you kidding me? This is too much, friends. This is too much. So we're just going to do the better food, I guess. And so it's in addition to everything else. So this is just you add the better food, and it's faster, and that's good. And it gives like 25% more. Okay. Okay, this is the way to go, I think. It takes so much longer. It only gives more of the primary stuff. Which, don't get me wrong, is why you do it. But still, I'm not sure I can... Well, maybe this is a good idea. Maybe 5 times longer. I don't know. Okay, I think we're doing this. Here, done. Boiled cottongut with moondrop dinguron. The only problem is we don't have any cottongut pups. We'll probably have to make them on site. Cottongut pups. Are you guys used in anything? I mean, food, and you get turned into cottonguts. So no, they get made on site. Oh wait, you have to feed in cottonguts. Oh, this is a problem. Huh. So I can't just... I have to feed in cottonguts to make this. That's really unfortunate. I'm not feeding you a Bodos. Are you kidding me? No. No. You're not even that much more efficient. No, you're not getting a Bodos. Are you kidding me? No. Zero chance of that happening. So, oh, this one's actually pretty hard. Because I'd have to make the food on site, essentially. Or just skim the pups off. So it's going to have to be an upgrade. Alright, so I'm not going to think about that now. We're done. We're not thinking about it. We're making quality Cottongut food. Oh, where are you dropping again? Where? Okay, wait a second. Hold on. I may have made a mistake. Did we drop here? Yes, that's the wrong place. Sorry. My fault. I forgot that this is the second tier Cottongut food. You go right there. Empty cargo. Continue your business. All right, Auog food being made, Cottongut food being made. We're still working our way through the quality cockroach food. It's going to be a while. I mean, it's going to be a long while. I kind of think maybe I turn this guy around. There you go. Just trying to get him to dump. I want you to be less than 0. There, you're disabled. We just turn this guy off. And so it will share the agar right now. It's going to be inefficient long term, but see, it's going to slip through a little bit and it's going to make some of this food. I don't know. I think it's fine. Okay, we're done. We're over time. We did good today. We made 4 foods, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It was the most complicated foods, right? So. Everything's okay. Oh, we also have to check in ambassadors. Did I actually? No, I didn't. Check in the ambassadors again. Right there. We did not expand our territory at all this time. That's so unfortunate. So it's almost made 40 turrets here. Oh, you're ready to go now. Okay, so tomorrow we get back on track with this. Tomorrow this guy makes his delivery and he actually delivers the power poles, which will flick this one back online, and then it'll start clearing, and then we'll be ready again. Okay, and then this one still isn't online though, right? No, you're still waiting. You'll probably get your ambassadors tomorrow because you have 5 of them already. And then, yeah, you'll certainly get the rest of them tomorrow. Look how much steel you have. Okay, it'll be fine. Everything's going to be okay. It is now time to close. It's recap time, friends. Like this, and then zoom out. Zoom out. Too much. Just right. And then locate it like so. And then screenshots. Okay, recap. What did we do today? Today we started doing all sorts of foods. We had finished with the walking wall project to the best of our abilities, and it is just kind of churning. So we have turned our attention back to animal husbandry. We did the hard food right here, which is Vrauk food. It is hard because it has 2 manufactured spoilables that have to be produced and handled on site. And we have nowhere near the agar production we should have right here. But considering they're Mark 1s and I'll be able to get Mark 2s eventually, I think we'll survive until then. This should be sufficient. And if it's not, I shall weep the bitterest of tears. After that, we also made quality Auog food, which means I can also do Auog uplifting at some point. And as a finale, we did quality Cottongut food, skipping basic Cottongut food because it fits right here and has a handy-dandy disposal it can link into. So all that's good. As you can see, we have more food to get, and I still have to make a decision on basic Cottongut food or not. Gonna have to figure that out. The Cottongut upgrades I don't like. None of them just leaps out to me and says, yes, do this. They all are kind of mixed. We're probably going to do the extra Cottongut food one, but that has to happen after I get Cottongut set up because it needs to eat pups, but we should not think about that. Other things going on, the wall that walks is working, and we filled in this area right here and then proceeded to not use it. Congratulations, me. I was going to build right here, and then I saw I needed to build right here, and that's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's going great. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye. Bye.